Hey guys, welcome to Style Class, and this is a very random time. In fact, I don't even know what time it is, but I know that we are in the middle of a photo shoot, and we are jumping out to give very good style advice.
I am very excited to talk about denim.
Yeah.
So let me do mine.
It's Matt is trying to turn off the comments there so you guys can see all the way down. Okay, so this is denim.
Yes.
Denim School.
Denim deep dive, yeah.
Denim deep dive, denim school. And we know, three big things you guys just absolutely love. We know that we love stories on packing, we love stories about color, and we love stories about denim. And I think the reason why is we all tend to pack and go somewhere, we all like to think about color, and we all wear denim. So it really, really intersects with our lives and certainly with how chill and everything we like to be. Denim is huge for me. So here is the way that we are thinking about this conversation today. First of all, what we want to try and help a lot of you guys move past is the idea of building a closet filled with denim that looks good on you. A lot of you feel like you were in a rut because you at one point found a jean and maybe another jean, and you felt like it looked really good on you, and you bought it in multiples. You didn't buy it in multiple colorway. You didn't buy you bought maybe black or a light denim or a dark denim, but it was still the same jean. And so fundamentally, no matter what day it was of the week that you were putting that jean on, you wanted to feel a little bit different. Maybe you were going out, maybe you were meeting up with old friends, meeting new people for the first time. You wanted to create a different vibe, but you found out that every time you pulled out the exact same fit from your closet, even if it was a different color, that you were feeling the same, on the same level, same vibe.
Yes. So I'm a complete 80s baby, kind of 80s and 90s, and I know we both kind of share the nostalgia behind denim, right? Like acid wash, I feel like I sometimes have an aversion to it because I know it so well, but I also crave it because I crave that time of life that I was in at that time. So anyway, I'm super casual.
Okay.
What? Yeah.
But I think even when you're talking about the acid wash, I think what has been really great is, we use a lot of acronyms and everything, but I hate it when they're pithy and they don't have a deeper reasoning. And I think what's important is when you take those things, scrubbing them a bit deeper. So when I wear acid wash, my familiarity with it actually is not so good, being from South Georgia, but what I found out later on was acid wash served as a place in my closet to give me really good friction. Actually, do you mind handing me? That's an old acid wash jean of ours.
So that's the one I pine for and I look for in all the resale sites because I want it so badly.
Right, and so I think it's thinking about why certain things are feeling good to you beyond the it reminds me of high school or whatever. That's a fond memory, good check, right? But I love my baby blankets, but I'm not running around wrapped up in it. So the idea then is, what does acid wash offer to me? So this is an old Tibby jean here. And what we found when we were wearing acid wash was that when I put it on with something that had a lot of texture in it, it was too much texture. It wasn't doing anything for me. Right. If I put it on with a t-shirt, it felt kind of sloppy on sloppy, because acid wash it also feels very weathered and worn and distressed, even though it might not be filled with holes. But what we did find was that if you have things in your closet that are very deep and saturated in color and might feel very refined, when you mixed it with the acid wash, it gave it really good friction, right? Yep. And so this is when you start to think in your closet around tools and what pieces are doing for you, rather than okay, that's an outfit. Well, yes, this is giving good friction here, but you'll see as we go through today, these jeans, this denim functions in on multiple different layers, right? So what we have created for you guys that I think will be helpful, and I know that this is in opposite right now as I'm showing it to you here. But what we wanted to do is categorize the denim and show you that there are jeans that really are serving the purpose of taking things down a notch, right? And then there are jeans that are always going to be elevating something a notch. So we will post this in Substack with a real deep story about it. But what we're going to show you is how the jeans, what are the commonalities of the jeans that take things down a notch? How do we use them when we're mixing with dressier items? And then how is it when we wear something that's been taken down a notch with something that is already down a notch as a top or a shoe, how that feels a little one-dimensional and doesn't give a lot of us a nuance and depth that we want in our clothing. Then we'll also show you what are the jeans that really amp things up. How do they feel when you wear them with a top or a shoe that is already amped up? That creates very much of a full-on outfit. And so this is going to help you think about what to buy, because what you want to do is you want to go through this checkbox now in your head of what is it doing for me? Do I need things? Where's my empty box in my closet? Do I have lots of dressy tops and dressy jeans? And I feel very outfitty a lot of the time, but I'm needing to just bring things down. And maybe this is the area that you need to bolster. Or maybe you've got a lot of casual things in your closet, in your shoes, in your top, and you're needing to find ways to elevate it. And maybe it's your dressier jeans that are not doing that for you. So what we want to show you is what is going to truly deliver for you on dialing something up, and what's going to really deliver for you on dialing something down. So Katura, you're wearing the Sid jean.
Yes.
And Sid is a dial upper. And the way that you know that the Sid jean dials up is even though it is in a regular wash, which tends to
read down, right?
It reads down, right, when things are in a regular wash. However, this jean has so much style punch in it that it is going to always elevate.
Right, like this isn't going to read the same as a cropped, ripped boyfriend in the same wash.
No, not at all. So this is your dial up. So you've got on the casual V-neck cashmere sweater with it here. But when you're wearing it with this jean, I don't assume that you're out like running around in the backyard shoveling leaves or whatever. Like you look like you are headed out somewhere.
Right, and I pair this back to blazers often. I usually gravitate to a slimmer or a tailored blazer.
Yeah.
So the Max, the Marlin, the Dennis, the Hopper, those are my fan favorites. But if I'm wearing the Liam, I know I have to get a balance of skin or something slim like the Rudolph.
Yeah.
But I definitely use this as a dialed up.
So in your closet, the Sid jean is going to always function to dial something up when you wear it with like a top.
Oh, like a dressy top?
Like not that. Okay. Maybe one of the dressier tops out there. Oh,
totally.
If you'll grab one of those. That is going to really create like an outfit that she could go out to a restaurant or a bar in, and then,
Yeah.
So
what about this one?
One of these tops here with this jean and your right earring, like this is very much like you're going out in this.
Yeah.
You really are. Now, what we just said is this jean dials up, but your top is already up. So it's really kind of matching to the cause, right?
Right.
But there are jeans that really then, like a faded jean that really dials down. I'm going to give like a real dial down option here.
And this is the Pebble Crepe.
That's a Pebble Crepe. Real quick, in the Sid, what size are you wearing?
So I'm wearing a 32 in the Sid.
Yeah.
Yep. And this is relaxed out a little bit over time. When I wash it, it's like tighter because it's 100% cotton, but it eases out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and also I just want to say the Sid is not the same as what people are referring to as horseshoe jeans, and it's not the same as a barrel. Like you are not like pew pew like.
Yes, she's back. What am I like?
Okay, we've been so tired.
Pew, pew, pew.
You're not like Cowboy Carol here, so at all, right? So anyway, so you're dressed up. Now, here is a jean like my old classic Levi's, right? These way dress things down for sure. So here, if I had like maybe friends coming over for dinner and I wanted to really kind of hedge my bets, are they going to come in all dressed up? Or are they going to like, you know, be super chill? This is maybe something that I would put together.
Right.
And like hedge my bets, but I'm probably going to lean also on earrings and things like this, because when the jean really takes things way down a notch, it sometimes isn't good enough left on its own.
Right, right.
You got
this with the sweater would totally look too casual for dinner with friends at my house if I were uncertain.
Right.
This gives like weekend running around.
So this is very casual and this is very casual. And so what we've shown here is like when you have denim that is really serving to dial down and you're wearing it with something really casual, we put a caution here with a red mark. Although I know red means full stop, but imagine that it means caution here. So what I want to show you is if you are going to take things down this low and you've got this chill on, that's where you've got to augment it with other things in your closet. So you're going to use tools like maybe I'm going to wear a crystal earring, I'm going to put this shoe on, and I'm going to kind of right the balance. And you know, we just described, guys, when you're in your closet, it's literally like you're on a balance beam and you're just trying to figure out like when do things even out, when do you pull things off. So this and this together,
this feels good.
Yeah. And this is how you decide to like, you know, what are the shoes that you need in your closet? Like these are the critical thinking things that you go through is like, okay, well, you know, I need the shoe that is chill enough to work with denim, but enough like amped up that it's gonna lift it and give it something interesting.
I want to know, tell them what you're wearing and where does that fall?
Okay,
what category?
So on the surface, this is gonna look like one of the jeans that dialed down. However, Tracy's genius with this jean is it's a double-waisted jean. So what it is it allows it to look like it is sitting so, I mean, like
I didn't even know what you had on today. I was like,
have
what
a
is
baseball
that?
cap on, like so I was like, what's that? You know.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Please stop that, Amy. And don't put a hat on live. Okay, so it looks ridiculously low. And so what it is that's giving fashion, right? Like it's giving the good stuff. But the thing is I'm wearing the double-waisted jeans. So I love it super down low like this, and I'm just wearing it with the our easy confetti sweater here. This one is in the longer length. That's a size small.
Yep.
Now I've got it on just with the tank top, and again, super low like this. It's actually kind of it's still giving fashion, right? But this is the double-waisted denim, and that's what's so great about this jean is this one dials things up.
Yeah,
it's a dial-upper because it's giving this double-waisted. It's got this separate like line here. Someone had mentioned, observed that we had done this jean a few years ago, and if you have this jean from a few years ago, at the time you'll see this distance from each other was a little bit shorter, so we brought up the distance so you could wear it quite low or up higher. So I am wearing the size 27 here, and this jean is packing a lot of punch, and it is definitely dialing things up a notch. So if I was just wearing something like this morning, I started off in one of our classic t-shirts. This is where if it were just like the big faded jean, it would probably feel a little too classic on classic. But here, just wearing the double-waisted, it's bringing everything up a notch. Where this, which brings things, it's giving friction and takes things down here, just feels messy.
Yeah, it's down.
Feels messy. So you want to think like, how am I feeling and stuff? And keep asking yourself that. Like, do I feel fashion and interesting? Do I feel messy in that? What I don't want to ask, get out of the notion of being like, does my butt look good? You know, like, how thin do I look in this? You know, like, these are not the questions to have with yourself. Like,
it's hard to break that cycle. I feel like we're unlearning that because society tells you you should care exactly what your butt feels like and what, like, where it sits. It's
yeah,
odd.
but even butts are relative, you know.
Butts are relative. I feel like I got a little square box, and I mean it's not little, it's like round, but
someone in high school said mine looked like an upside down heart.
Upside down. Oh, hey. Kids are mean.
I know.
I can't unsee it now. Love you. Love you upside down. Wait, I want to know because you have this bra and people are going to ask us. Let's just answer it. This is a great bra for this tank.
It is. They don't sell it anymore. It's
okay.
Stupid Skims, whatever.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
I want to talk about wash.
Okay. So this is black denim. And it's got a faded wash to it. It's rare that I like a true black saturated denim.
Because you're going to reach for a tailored pant normally if it's saturated, right?
Yeah, and it tends to, like maybe this, you know, you never say never, right? Like we fall back in love all the time with things that I would have sworn I hated 3 years ago. But a true black saturated denim always feels a little basic. But I do love this wash. So this is one, you know, if you're deciding what kind of jean you need, this is your jean that is going to give like fashion punch to any outfit. And then it really is deciding like, do you want something dark or do you want something in the lighter side? And this is where, you know, if you're in an office environment and you're wanting to create like lots of chic head to toe moments, that's what this does. And here, talk amongst yourself for a second. I'm just going to throw on like.
So I was trying to look for, because Amy wore the cropped black shirt with the holes in the sleeves, and you wore it with the double waisted, and I thought that was a great place for you to wear the cummerbund.
Can you see me?
No.
Oh, sorry.
No, but I mean, you're looking good, girl.
Can you see my upside down heart?
I'm not mad at that upside down heart. All right.
Hashtag OnlyFans with Amy.
Well, I like talking about washes, and like people are either in need of the classic wash in a new shape or they're in need of a darker wash because sometimes you can't wear denim to your office or you don't feel comfortable and you want to look more refined. So that's when I really use some of the dark vintage black wash and the indigo, just like the indigo sit you're talking about.
Yeah.
But it's definitely dialed up again. So this is dialed up, because dialed up wash.
Dialed up wash.
Silhouette.
And then I'm wearing this. Do you mind handing me the pumps from out there? So, oh no, here they are. Sorry, never mind. Sight. Okay, so I'm wearing the dark on the dark here. And what I love about the dark denim is it is giving like a really lean, fluid look, right? And here I can even...
I like that you're breaking all the rules. You're wearing what people say. Navy with black. You're wearing a brown belt. You're going to put on a brown shoe. But it feels very rich and dimensional.
Yeah, so this is when you really just pile on your ring 2 colors, right? And so the dark color is giving fashion and the dark is making it so easy. And I'm just going to show you guys, like it's hot as hell outside, but if I were like headed somewhere, you know, maybe an office that's not super uptight, but uptight enough, then I'm going to put on like the pump here. And then this is going to give, you know, another good like office look, right?
Yep, completely.
Yeah. So while both of these pants are working to dial things up from a fashion perspective, for a lot of you guys who work outside the home, black is a very functional denim because it can really dress things up.
It can go both ways.
It can really give you office environment appropriate.
Is that a good segue for us to go into indigo or dark indigo?
Yes.
Okay. So we have here's some of our oldie but goodies.
So I'm going to put this one on, and also because I think this is a 26, and I bought it in a size smaller.
Okay.
And Tracy told me not to, and I did it anyways.
We all break the rules sometimes, but they're not rules.
But then I wasn't happy with it.
Oh, so you
anyways, we'll see. Yeah.
All right, cool.
I should have broken it.
You guys saw that I packed this small bag, Amy, to go to Kansas City the smallest bag I ever packed, and I wore the denim Sids multiple times. And they really got me through. I flew in them. So I was like, okay, you want to be in the, you have Boss from the back with the Thomas check. You're showing a little booty confidence with that cutout. And you're also wearing the Sid. What are you trying to convey? And also how I wanted to be relaxed and chill.
Oh, no, these aren't the 26s. Sorry.
Oh.
These are 27s.
I love that you knew right away.
Oh, yeah, I knew.
So, wait, how did you know? You knew because where it was sitting.
I'm just
the owner of the company.
It was loose. It's eased out on me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, for sure.
Can I see that blazer? I'm going to throw that on. I want to throw my Indigo Sids. Mm-hmm. Talk amongst yourself.
So, in our world here about things that dial things up, denim that gets dialed up, any raw denims do tend to dial things straight up. So as Katara was saying, with the denim in the Sid in raw, you've got a designed out denim and you've got it in the raw denim. So those combinations of that dark raw denim combined with something heavily designed is really, really, really a pant that can really withstand a lot. Like if you were in the middle of Fashion Week and you told me I had a great show to go to and I wanted to look really chic and interesting, and some people were going to be just dressed to the nines and some people were going to like be whatever, that is definitely the jean that I would lean into. Now the dark denim, when you are wearing the dark raw denim in a more casual jean style, like the Carpenter jean that we have here, it sits lower, I've got it rolled up, but this is still elevating pieces in my closet. It is absolutely working to do that. It is elevating the sweater. There is nothing sloppy being felt here, but it is elevating it, but it's not taking it like super fashion. It's giving me a very minimalist vibe. It feels elegant and understated, but it's not giving me super high fashion, right? So if I were in Paris in Fashion Week and I was wanting to wear this to make it fashion, I'd want to lean on a lot more. But this is making the sweater feel elevated. I'm going to give myself an easy, stupid t-shirt to show.
I purposely, yeah, I'm tired. I was like,
What?
Look at me. I was going to say, I purposely put on the Indigo Sids. I have the black tux.
I have no idea what
I'm
you're wearing.
so tired. Yeah.
That's fine.
It's fine. So anyway, I have the black tux.
Yeah.
Not the Sids, but I put the sweater back on to show you what it looks like with a refined or a dark wash on bottom. Some of you that have the toffee vest, ooh, she's cute. I love that it kind of gives a little nostalgia, but modernity.
Yeah, and again, like this isn't total chill. I mean, it's vis vim, but it's got like attitude. But what I want to show you is like this is definitely an easygoing t-shirt. You can see that if I had it on with
you
the Levi's,
the Lost
like
Boys.
take me out, coach. Like, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's
a different vibe.
Again,
it's not bad.
like no, but it's not. It's one dimensional.
Yeah.
So and sometimes we just want to be sometimes you just want to be pretty and like that's it. I don't need to be like all complicated. But a lot of times we want more. So like if I was wearing Seth with this jean and this t-shirt, like literally I'd look like, I'm about to play softball, and that's fine if I'm about to play softball.
So I had an appointment today, and people were trying to figure out what to wear to baseball games. How do I wear my Tibby to baseball games? And it's like not that, because that is very cosplay of I am a woman that's at a baseball game. So I think that's a great.
So I think that's where like this is perfect for a baseball game. Any of the Tibby Carpenter jeans, perfect for a baseball game. Any of the ones like. Any of the jeans work. It's just really making sure then that the bottoms and the tops, your bottom being your shoes, are really balancing it out. So if I were going to a baseball game, I would wear this and this. I'd probably wear the brown nacho
to break it up.
loafer,
Yeah.
maybe even the gold, but like Sarah Brody, she'd run after her kids that she doesn't have in gold. But I would wear the brown loafer with this, and
Yeah.
I would give something hard and tailored with the sole, with something casual, and something casual here. But here, this is something that I would absolutely, you know, if I was going shopping in New York, if I was going out to dinner, this is holding its own now.
Well,
you
it's
know,
fashion,
the raw denim is always going to elevate things up a bit. So if you are saddled with a closet filled with lots of t-shirts, lots of sweatshirts, things like that, then these raw denim pieces, either in straight up classic styles or very design styles like the Sid, are going to like really, really, really give a lot of dimension to your closet.
So should we go to the Alec?
Yeah.
Because I think this is a great place if you're talking about raw denim. Yeah, you're talking about the selvage.
Yeah.
I posed a few questions to our Tibby folks, and I wanted to see what they wanted to know about denim, because I have a lot of questions too.
Well, I'm sorry, the Alec is not raw.
No, it's selvage,
Not-
but I
yeah.
feel like those still are very refined denim.
Yeah.
Right? How many colors of the same denim style do I need, and how do I assess? We answered that. I like that.
I think that, listen, all of this depends on where you are
Right.
in the cycle.
Right.
So I really encourage people to not dig deep on multiples until you've got your little quadrants filled here.
Right. So we're talking about what the slimmer leg options are. And I started when the Elfie was in full effect, so it's nice to talk to you guys about that and really go through what we now have and what does slimmer really mean. Amy is putting on the Alec, and it's slimmer, but it's not skinny. You know, I tried a pair of skinny jeans on just for old time's sake, and I was like,
you were like, what the fuck?
my soul left my body, and I was like, how do I manage this? I tried to make it work with like different big slim skin. I was like, it's so much slim.
It's so
I felt very dated. You were talking about millennial mom, and I was like, wah. I got mad at that because I was like, I am not that. That's not who I am.
No, I think what you want to look for it's not things that are skinny, but they are things that create that let the eye pull down on the body, you know? And that's what gives you, I really hate the word skinny. I hate it so much. It means nothing. So I think what you want to do is feel contiguous. I don't want to feel all choppy when I'm speaking to you. I don't want to feel erratic, and I don't want to feel erratic on the body.
Yep.
And that's what this is doing.
You look contiguous
to me.
Amy.
I am contiguous. Okay, so this is the Japanese selvage denim.
Yep.
This is the really, really good stuff, guys.
And you're wearing a size 27, which you had on in every piece of denim you wore today.
Yes, everything so far has been a size 27. So what I want to show you is that I'm wearing it with the,
So this is the Pebble Crepe. Is it Gray Moon?
Yeah. So this is a Pebble Crepe.
Yeah.
And this top, just so you know, it has texture to it, and it has, I don't know whether the content is nylon or whatever. I can't even think straight right now. But importantly, what it is it's not in silk. And you guys do not put too much credence into all these natural fibers, because if it were in silk, you guys would all be like, okay, my lady, it would just feel...
Well, you'd also be DMing how do I care for this? Because it's stressing me out.
Right, this is Cassius, the dog, he can lick on me, I feel fine. And also what happens is, when you're wearing something that's not too precious, this is where I can absolutely put on the Seth sneaker, and it feels right, where if it's silk, it's just too much.
Yeah.
Right.
And so someone just asked, how do I feminize denim? And this is how you feminize denim. You're still wearing a cuff jean. You don't look like, Chucky or some type of child toy. Sorry, I know. I was trying to think, or Pomeroy, but...
Okay, so what's great about this jean, I've got it rolled up so that we can see the selvage detail, but you can also leave it down. And you guys, listen, you can size down on this if you choose to, but I promise you're going to write me in a year and you're going to be pissed at yourself. But you know what? Fine, don't believe me. I'll just
That reminds me, because this looks similar to the berry, but not. If you look at the pocket details, it's very trouser-like, but this is in a true denim fabrication versus the stretchy of the indigo berry.
So I'm putting this with Larry here, and Larry is great. He does not catch on you when you are walking. We made sure of that, guys. I don't want any of you guys eating shit on the ground. This shoe is great. So what this is doing is this shoe is giving you coverage. It is a really walking height, and it's just like the perfect fall shoe.
Well, it's also ring 3.
Wait, Matt's giving us a weird look.
What did we do, Matt?
Did we do something wrong?
No, it's just the light. The scolding for the shoe.
Oh, we have to use the light for the shoe. Okay, we're gonna speed up. That's so rude.
Just the messenger.
No, okay. Anyway, so what I want to show you is, we're going to plow through this because Matt's being very rude. But I want to show you that what is critical here, Larry, amazing, right?
Yeah.
But again, just off topic for denim, ring 3, that is also giving lots of nuance and interest. Matt, can you
Can I rapid fire your questions?
So I can.
Yeah, Matt, you must go.
Because I'm just gonna try.
So I'm just gonna rapid fire some questions. If someone was to invest in one Tibby denim style, what should they get?
Again, what I don't know. Are you sitting at home with a bunch of casual jeans?
Right.
Which
gap
quadrant?
do you need to pull?
Tell us
Bill,
which
and
quadrant.
which quadrant are you in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to tell us which quadrant.
Can you talk about getting that straight line ease that Amy likes with fuller hips and bum? Amy G.
Okay. So is it really?
Yeah. That's what
She's
I
like
was Get that straight line ease that Amy likes.
Amy, get back to work. What is she doing?
Okay, what's the
go make
straight
a
line
TV
ease?
show. Okay. All right. I'm going to show you here.
Okay.
So this jean is
this
one.
is the berry.
This is a berry. It is in the light gray.
Yep.
So I think it is. It's a trouser cut. So again, it's bridging a lot of gaps. It's one of those that it's taking this top down a notch for sure.
This is up.
Because this is.
Do you think this is a up? What quadrant does this fall into?
This is one just like the double waisted where it's packing a lot of fashion into it.
Yep.
So I would say that it would elevate a t-shirt and it's taking this down a notch. So it's really working in both ways. So we need to figure this out. But it's going to be very helpful to you guys. Okay, let me just tell you, you guys have been writing me letters called Ode to Berry. And this is the unsung hero, which, I mean, you guys have been singing about it, but it's unsung hero of fall. And the reason why is because you guys are getting it, and then you are realizing that, holy fuck, I can wear this to work, I can wear it out to dinner. It's got snaps in the back, so I can wear it really casually. This is giving you a really long and lean look without it being a skinny jean. So remember, I've had on the size 27 in every single pair so far. Everything on me with the denim. You guys, I've got like some fucked up measurements here because remember, I am a size 2-0 in my shoulders, 2.5 to 4 in my chest, 4 in my waist. But from here down, like I am really, really, really very solid for denim fitting. So I wear a 27 or a 4. This is how the 27 looks on me. It is much cleaner through here. So if you have been someone who has been sizing down on the other denim items that you saw on me, you're going to get this on, and it's going to do this pull.
And your pocket's going to pull open.
Pocket's going to pull open, and that's going to bother you. Or you're going to be like my friend who, WF, you know who you are. I got you to buy these jeans. You looked amazing, and then you came in and you were bitching because you said that they were too big. And I look and I'm like, she was done like 3 pairs of Spanx. I was like, what the fuck? She like took herself down by 3 sizes. So you can't do that because when you are wearing clothing, all of these measurements matter, guys. It's like what goes into you understanding like what works, what doesn't. You can't buy the perfect fitting jean and then put on 3 pairs of Spanx and wonder why it's loose on you. congrats to Spank, but like she couldn't breathe, and she was like, "I'm so hot." I'm like,
by the way, this
"Of
person
course
she's
you
friends
are."
with. So, but wait, since she turned around, if you get this and you feel like, oh, it's too big, you have options. What I found is that everybody that tries on that bio twill, when our lovely friend tried on bio twill, she wears a 4 or a 2, and she had on an 8, and she was like, I'm sold. People don't do that. So the fact that you can have room to wear this higher or lower is a big damn deal.
And then I just want to show real quick. I know they're yelling at us about the camera, but
So-
we're just gonna have to wait.
I think we're gonna have to do a denim part 2. I feel like we have a very robust. Are we a denim brand? I feel like we are. Yes, we are.
Well, for sure we make the best denim, and I'm not just saying that because
You have no bias here.
I have no bias whatsoever.
None.
But honestly, honestly, the reason why we have the best denim is it's not that other people don't know how to make good denim, and
Yeah.
it's not that they don't know, it's not that other designers don't know what the correct denim is, which
Yeah.
is great. It's that they let the merchandisers, they let the people who all of a sudden start second guessing and wanting everything to be safe,
Yeah.
they let them get their little hands all over it, and all of a sudden that chill, slouchy denim, the next thing you know, it's got a rise that is about like an inch of, just an inchworm. It's nasty.
All right.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
Dresses it up.
Yep, dressed up.
Full
So
on
this
dress.
is a new silhouette. Every time I see it, you have on the gossamer stripe.
This is a
It's soft
gossamer
and
stripe.
feminine
Yeah.
without being too boho and like I'm giving a speech to all the people in white wigs.
And so I'm just going to put on, so I'm going to put this on, guys. Let's see if you can spot the problem. You know the problem. Okay, so then I'm going to put on, right, so we put on white layer.
Take it off, Amy. Get it
No,
out.
I know. You can't unsee it. Do I look here? Do I look
Oh my
here?
God, so many screenshots.
So we're going to
Get
end
out
it
of
with
here.
this just to show you guys how.
So she's gonna show us. So for those that are new and you're like, what happened? I don't get it. Amy made a color sandwich, not a skin sandwich, and it was very distracting because her eye went in 2 places. My eye went in 2 places, and I tried to look away.
And you couldn't unsee it.
So it's 1 ton none. She had on 2, and that is not one of the acronyms we use.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is an old t-shirt of ours.
But it's good.
Don't be going online looking for it. So I want to show you, I'm wearing the Larry with it.
Yep.
This is the 27 jean. Some people have said the raw denim feels different than the wash denim or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, right? Because like you really like bust your ass to account for all of those different things
Yeah.
when you are building out your specs on the technical side. But the reality is some things are going to feel softer on the body. And
Can you put on one, Seth, for me? Just the sneakerhead in me. I wear
Yeah.
all of our white shoes as an answer to wearing a white sneaker. Like,
Mhm.
if I were to choose between an Air Force One and this, I choose this, and then I feel like that gives a different feel. But yeah, it's the one.
But this is, either way, this jean is really lifting things up. And if I were back here again,
You look, yeah. So
and so you guys can see, like, who doesn't love a pair of old Levi's? Like I do.
Right,
These are
right.
my, like, I will never let go of these Levi's. I love them.
Yeah.
But they serve a different purpose. And so here, very, very casual. And actually too casual for me. It's not that it's casual, but it's just too one-dimensional. I don't even like going to the grocery store.
Right. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Or the general store. We gotta go. There, I see the
We gotta
camera's
go.
already clicking.
I know.
And
I know. We
so
got to
any
go.
homework? So, I mean, housework, house cleaning.
Please
Keep
sign
it.
up for London if you
Yes.
haven't signed up. Please sign up for London. We'll put Australia, New Zealand sign-ups up soon. Runway show. I don't know.
Yeah.
Please check out Salon Series if you haven't
really
yet.
good.
It is so good. And the future ones are going to be so good. Thank you to all of you who answered your questions on Sunday, because a lot of you guys gave me ideas of who I'm going to pair together for future Salon Series. So we'll give you some more backup here, because we did not even begin to scratch.
No,
the
we really
surface.
didn't. I'll build some out, but we'll probably have a part 2 at some point.
Wait, come here.
This is the rude
So
guy.
Matt is wearing.
Oh, yeah.
Matt's wearing the cargo jeans.
This
And
is his vibe.
This is his vibe. Like,
What size
you're
are these?
casual.
These are-
And we love it. We love Matt.
20, 30, 30,
No, 29. I think.
That's a 29.
Matt turning
Yeah.
24.
And Matt, you're like 6 what?
6'2".
6'2".
6'2". All right, you
Better
heard it
guys.
here. Bye.
Bye.